Into crypto as market as 3 years ago. Facing all the challenges, we found a solution with the help of the blockchain community and blockchain technology. So in this last year or so, we are in the background, we are using blockchain ad serving methodology. We are going public and we are going live. So at the moment we are in the pre-sale. The private stage is starting tomorrow, and CT, who is the CEO and the founder of Optimus, and Optimus is the launchpad, which is exclusively launching blockchain ads. So he can probably introduce himself and tell you more about Optimus.
Awesome.
Yeah. Thanks so much.
Vlad
said, what? Sorry?
Yes, please continue, CD.
Yes, so as Vlad said, I'm the founder of Optimus. We are a two-way vesting launchpad backed by smart contracts. So this is a revolutionary concept in the ICO world. We've been doing ICO investments for the past 4.5, almost 5 years, since 2017. And I had my own private investment group, people who would invest in ICOs. And then we found that a lot of those ICOs were either turned out to be scams or would just go and spend all the raised funds and would never end up delivering what they promised. So that's the main reason why we created Optimus. So Optimus is a launchpad that is basically churning the way fundraising is done today in the crypto world, because a normal project would raise funds today and take all the funds and then would vest the tokens. So we decided to also do vesting for the funds. So there's two-way vesting. So if somebody invests in a project, the project funds are also locked in smart contracts. And depending on their vesting schedule, if let's say it's like in blockchain ads case, it's 25% every 3 months. So every 3 months, the investors will go and vote for the release of the funds and the tokens. So it doesn't happen automatically, the token vesting, but also the funds are vested as well. So this way, if God forbid a project is a scam or a project fails for whatever reason, there's always a way to get at least part of the funds back. And that's also a very good filter for investors to see if a project is willing to do a fundraise in Optimus. It automatically means that they're obviously a lot more honest and straightforward than other projects, because they have the level of confidence in their project that they know that they're going to get all their funds, because they're not scammers. So it's a very good way to filter out the bad apples in the industry. And we were very happy that Blockchain Ads is the first project on our launchpad. We've been working together for a little while, and Vlad also heard of me and this project from one of my group members, one of my investors in my private group. So we knew about each other for quite a while, and that's why they decided to launch using Optimus.
That's really great and good to know about it. And blockchain actually is going to be the first project on your platform.
Yes, correct.
Awesome.
We actually had a few projects in the pipeline, but we strategically decided to start with blockchain ads because we also see the value that they bring to the table. We're also going to use blockchain ads, or we also in partnership with blockchain ads for them to actually help other projects in the future that will launch in Optimus to help them as well with their marketing and their advertising. So it was important for us for them to be first, because this way we'll have them on board and we'll have their solution up and running, so we can actually, because we also like their solution. I think what they bring, and Vlad will talk about that soon, but I think their solution is something that is very well needed in the crypto world, and we want to be there when they launch.
Great, great. So my question to Vlad, so how blockchain ads is fully decentralized advertising ecosystem? It is what it is built for.
So yeah, so some new terminology for you guys today, if you have never heard about DAD and MetaMark. So, and what does it stand for? So blockchain ads is basically a fully decentralized advertising ecosystem, and it's built for Web 3.0 and for metaverse marketing. So DAD is decentralized advertising, and MetaMark is metaverse marketing. This is a terminology that probably we are introducing in the ecosystem. The project is operational, so we have an MVP. We have the product active and running. At the core of blockchain ads is the P2P advertising platform, which serves as a marketplace between advertisers and publishers. And for me to simplify it for you guys, because not everybody understands ad tech. Advertisers are businesses and projects that are advertising. Publishers are web properties, websites where ads are being shown. And there's one more participant in this ecosystem, which is the user, people who are actually seeing the ads. So blockchain ads allows direct communication between all participants in this ecosystem without any intermediaries, without the middleman. So this is what blockchain is briefly it's about, and our mission and goal is to decentralize the advertising ecosystem. Currently, as it stands, I'm gonna go on, or if you wanna stop me at any point, just stop me.
Yeah, please continue.
Yeah, so the current advertising ecosystem is completely centralized, absolutely centralized. There's massive restrictions, massive regulations, and there's a huge problem with data privacy and ownership. Shortly, to break that down, advertising industry is $700 billion industry. So that's huge. I mean, it's a big number, right? And it's 60% or 63%, it's owned by 3 companies. I don't need to mention, everybody knows what those companies are. And there's massive regulations and censorship. If anybody knows the best is the crypto community, the Web 3.0 projects, how much trouble they have advertising their project. Basically a group of people, and in some case, one person dictates who can advertise, what can be advertised, and so on, talking about Facebook. The data is something that there is a saying, like especially applies in advertising world, who owns the data owns the world, or who owns the information owns the world. So it's a public secret that all these huge ad tech companies, they own the data, and this is how they make money from selling that data, making money out of it. So what blockchain ads brings to the table is completely decentralize this ecosystem, remove all those middlemen. It's completely decentralized. There is no central authority. Remove all the middlemen. And I should mention this, in between the advertisers and the publishers, there are DMP, DSP, SSPs, which stands for data management platforms, supply side platform, and so on. And people are gonna say, no, but it's just Google. Yeah, because Google acquisition all of them. They're on their own DSP, SSP, and so on. And those middlemen, they take in average 70% commission, sometimes up to 90%, which is huge. So what blockchain ads bring to the table, with the help of smart contract governed environment, we remove the need of all those middlemen. There is no central authority. The participants are the only one in the ecosystem, are the only one who are deciding about who can advertise. And if I want to advertise something, I'm the one who decide. So all of these intermediaries, they become redundant. Same like in the DeFi ecosystem, the banks are completely redundant. In the DAD ecosystem of decentralized advertising, all these middlemen become redundant. And it's a simple solution. Blockchain technology, immutable and secure data. There's a lot for me to talk about, but you can probably, if you have some questions, we can go through it.
Yeah. So it's completely to remove the central authority. Yes.
Yes, correct.
So yeah, can you please tell more about the core team and who built the project?
Yeah, sure. This is probably I should have mentioned at the beginning and how it all started. Myself, I'm a marketer. I have a formal background in marketing. Been in this industry for a long time. Myself, the CTO, Goran, Jack, who is the head of the product, we all have EdTech background, working for EdTech companies. I don't have to mention which one. Myself used to work for a company who was trying to solve the problem with cookieless tracking and cookieless advertising, as well as new bidding formats. Moreover, we are working as a team for more than, I would say, 7-8 years in lean marketing digital. So lean marketing is a team of professional media buyers. We're focusing on buying media on all the platforms, centralized, decentralized. 3 years ago, the team broke into crypto, and we focused solely on advertising Web 3.0 and crypto projects. So until now, probably have more than around 25 projects that we worked on. And facing these issues that we have, even as media buyers, we are simply facing huge challenges. So this is how blockchain ads started. That's the core team. When it comes to the product development, the huge help or key part of the whole project is Genti, who is he's one of the co-founders of Vulos. Vulos is a private blockchain built on top of a Hyperledger. And the private blockchain is actually what is keeping everything together, building a digital identity solution where all the data is stored. So it's not an open source for the sensitive information like ad inventories and websites and all this sensitive data. Open channel can be used between two users with a request if they want to see what has happened when it comes to the transaction. The payment module, it's a simple payment module, and we are using at the moment, we deployed only on Binance. XAT is the payment token, which is being used for all the transaction on the platform. Currently is deployed only on it's on the Binance Smart Chain. Once we scale, we're gonna deploy and have the counterparts on Ethereum, Polygon, and probably Solana. So that's the core team. Being in this space for a long time as advertisers facing this problem, and we started manual. We are automating our work. The ad server was introduced. The ad payment model was introduced, and the ad panel 4.5 months ago. So probably all the performance from the team, the marketing team that we have, is just because the team was using a blockchain ad serving methodology.
Awesome. You and your team has a very vast experience in the crypto field.
Yeah, in advertising, I would say.
Yes. So how long does it take to develop a project, and what plans do you have in the future, and what users can expect from?
How long does it take? Depend on the project and depend how hard you work. So if you're a team like us, we are very hard workers, especially me. I push them a lot. but we work as a unit. So we have the circle organization. We operate very lean. So for blockchain ads, we in production probably more than less than 2 years, I would say. This last years is when it's actually it's being active. We are using it in the background, managing campaigns privately for 11 months. So around that time, we have been building or working on blockchain ads. What is the plan and what is the future for blockchain ads? I simply want to say that I see blockchain ads as or blockchain ads is for the DAD, decentralized advertising, what Compound or Uniswap was for DeFi. That single project that allow wider adoption of the industry. So I know it's not gonna go mainstream overnight. However, there is massive demand, and it will happen. Decentralized advertising is inevitable. We are like Thanos, it will happen. The plans, what are we looking at from a growth perspective within the next 4 years, as I remember correctly from our projections, in the next 4 years, we are looking at 800 billion impressions per month, month over month until we reach that point. And let me just confirm exactly. Yeah, so as per the projections that we have, we're looking at monthly ad spend on the platform in around $400 million dollars within the next 4 months. So currently the platform ad turnover until now, since we started like less than 11 months ago, we have $475,000 in ad spend, and we are literally did that without going public. So expecting big things. Very important thing to mention here is the metaverse marketing. So blockchain ad server is compatible with and it has metaverse compatible APIs and gaming compatible APIs. So what does that mean is that it allows advertisers to buy advertising space in the metaverse. Projects we're building in the metaverse or in the games for them to monetize that space. So how does it look like? It's just to simplify to give you an idea. Your avatar in the metaverse or in the game, you're walking in the metaverse, right? And then it allows the publishers, in this case metaverses, to monetize their space so people can see an ad in the metaverse in a billboard. There's a huge potential, especially now when metaverse is going so broad. It's basically going mainstream. It will take time until everything is gonna be like to that level that we are hoping, but from our expectations and what we are seeing, there's a huge demand even now. $480 million being spent on advertising just for crypto project last year. And that number year over year is being doubled. So opportunities are like where first. We've been approached by so many projects, even traditional industries like real estate and clothing apparel industries who are building in the metaverse. They're tying their assets one-on-one. Everybody want a part because they're seeing potential. They want to monetize that space. So we already have some agreements. I don't know if I should share this stuff with you guys, but blockchain ads already have agreements, and they will take part of the token sale. But what I'm actually trying to put for us to finalize the deal is to arrange for them to have at least minimum ad spend yearly of $1 million. So this is how the platform grows, is self-sustainable. I talk a lot, huh? You can stop me at any time and we can go through it. I'm not paying attention of the time. Maybe I should.
It's really good to know more about your project, and really projects building in metaverse should have should monetize it.
Yeah, they are like, it will take time that everything is going mainstream, but when that time happens, it's like it's gonna go, it will explode.
Awesome. So can you explain about your blockchain ads IDO? Is there any video tutorial for our community members?
I think CT can help you guys with that. CT, he is the founder of the launchpad that we are exclusively launching. You guys have a video I think we can share or something?
Yes, please share a video tutorial.
Thank you.
Optimus community. This is a short video tutorial to show you how you can participate in the blockchain ads project sale in our launchpad. This is going to be a step-by-step tutorial to show you how easy it is to actually join the sale. You click over here. Of course, after you logged into your account, you signed up, logged in, and connected your wallet holding your OPTCM tokens. After you've done so, you just go to projects over here. You click on the project. In this case, we have blockchain ads. It's the first project on our launchpad. So you click on view projects. You have the details over here. You go to reviews. Here you can see all the reviews of all the different validators. For example, if you go to team, you can see what the validators have to say about the team, etc. And then you go to invest over here. Once you go to invest, you'll see two boxes over here. One is for interest stage and one is for investment stage. In this case, the interest stage for the seed round has already closed on February 8th, and now the interest stage for the private round started. So if you want to join the private round, you just click on join list. Since I already showed interest in the seed round, I'm going to do a small investment here just to show you how it works and what's important to focus on. So here you see the investment stage for the seed round. What you need to do over here is just choose the round that you want to invest in. So over here you see seed, and once you do that, you get a dynamic allocation of how much you can actually invest in total. So in this case, 1.4 million XADs. Notice this is not USDT, this is XAD. And here you choose how many tokens you want to buy. So in our case, I have about 100 USDT over here. So let's say 10,000 tokens. So you see I have here the buy tokens button goes on. If I would put less than that, which is less than a minimum amount of 50 USDT, you see that the button is unclickable. So I do 10,000 and then I do buy tokens. What happens now is that MetaMask will pop up and it will ask me if I give permission to access your USDT. Now this is important. There are two transactions you need to sign over here. One is to allow permission, and the next one, so let's do this, allow the permission. Once you allow permission, you will have another transaction, and this will be the actual transaction that you do. Okay, so let's wait a moment for it to go through. So you see the transaction is confirmed, and now we do the actual transaction of buy token. You see over here it says buy token, so you press on confirm and you wait for it. So the transaction is confirmed, and now you can see that you can click here, view your transaction, and you will see this transaction over here. Okay, so here I'm clicking on this. This is the contract address where all the funds are sent. So you can see over here that there were a few, about $11,000 sent already. You can see that there's a bunch of rejected transactions, which is one of the reasons why we're doing this tutorial, to help people actually do it the right way. So this is all you need to do. Once you've done that, as you can see, the allocation here dropped by 10,000 tokens. So now I cannot invest again. I cannot invest the entire amount. I can just invest the entire amount minus 10,000 that I've already invested. And of course, you can invest more until you reach this cap over here, this dynamic allocation. So I hope this helped you guys. We'll do more and more tutorials like that just to explain other details of the platform. And if you have any questions, please, of course, go to our Telegram group and ask all your questions. Just ask us there if you have anything. Thank you very much. Bye.
Of our AMA. So are you guys ready for that?
Yes, we are.
Awesome, awesome. We have a question from Ashikur. So he says almost 3/4 of investors are focused purely on the price of token in the short term instead of understanding the real value and health of the project. Could you tell me on motivations and benefits for investors to hold your token in long term?
Yeah, sure. I absolutely agree. Most of the investors or retail investors, they're focusing just on the price of the token. Most of the projects that are in this space, let's say our competitors, are also focusing on the token. Nobody is focusing on the performance. Blockchain is a performance-based advertising platform. So to give you an idea of who is actually the user and what is the utility of the token, XR is being used for all the transactions in the platform, and the buyers or the people who are using this token the most would be businesses. Talking about businesses who have ad spend, massive ad spend, 1 year, 3 years, 5 years, planning their budget. So this is the businesses that are spending the XR token, the XR token. The bigger the ad spend, this B2B companies are creating, that's the bigger demand for the XAds. And the token supply is limited to 1 billion. So the higher the demand, the higher the value of XAds. And it's already happening. So we have already increased operational requirements and new publishers are joining. So we, at the scaling stage, we're expecting even more of this demand. On the long run, by having the demand increased even more, the value of token, the XAds token will increase. So the holders, they have benefits either ways. There's more benefits when it comes to the rewards, and I will talk about this a little bit later when I would like to explain about the rewards and the staking pools. But in general, but in short, simple terms, I'm talking a lot again, is that businesses are the ones who actually have the need of acquiring and buying XAD tokens. I'm not talking about the retail buyers. This is businesses who are spending a lot of money, millions of dollars in advertising, and there is not one go-to place for advertisers in the crypto space to spend that money, even though they have dedicated budget for the ad spend. The more increased demand, the price of the token will definitely go up. So that's the best, I would say, a reason, not the only one, but the best reason why should people hold XAD tokens.
Awesome. Definitely the demand is going to be increased. So absolutely. We have a question from Vivek. He says, I see non-crypto users is very important for the future and also for the mainstream adoption. So how blockchain ads planning so we can attract the non-crypto users to blockchain ads? Kindly name any upcoming partnership if it is coming.
Yes, correct. So the platform itself is already integrated with a third-party tool, which allows payment in around 40 popular cryptocurrencies and direct fiat payment. So we already have integrated that, and users can actually use fiat currencies. On top of that, we have API access to Indacoin, and this platform is enabling Visa and MasterCard direct payments. Actually, those guys contacted me today, and for us to get the front end, the UI UX ready. That's not a priority at the moment, but this is a way that we can open to anyone who want to use the platform for advertising. Also, we're considering as well KuCoin to enable Visa and MasterCard, just to give more options. So this is one of the ways that the platform can be used by people who are not crypto educated and not using cryptocurrencies.
Great, great. So we have third question, which is from Ananda, and he asks, it's really hard to choose the right project. So can you tell us 1 or 2, 3 reasons to invest in the blockchain ads project? Is blockchain ads affected much in the market? Is trending down?
Yes, well, I already mentioned this earlier. However, the potential of the DAD, digital advertising, is way bigger than just the crypto projects and advertisers, just because it's applicable for every industry. And blockchain ads is a chance for you guys to be part of it. They have the chance to get in at the beginning. The whole system is self-sustainable. All the participants in the ecosystem are benefiting, and they're being rewarded for that. So the system itself is self-sustainable, and it's already active. The most important reason why somebody should invest in blockchain ads is that it's a working business model. It's a working product, and it's already serving ads in the industry and has proven results. So we have projects behind us that we can show the results. Of course, it's a case-to-case study. It's not easy. It's not walking in a park to advertise a crypto project. Blockchain ads has the solution, the ad serving methodology, and we already have proven results. So that's the probably most important reason why someone should invest in blockchain ads. It's a fully functional business. And for me to answer the second question, is it affected by the market if it's trending down? As I mentioned, we are serving in high demand market, and even the markets are volatile. As I mentioned, projects are businesses, they already have allocated budgets for marketing and advertising. And for the next 1, 3, or 5 years, if it's short-term, long-term, and so on. So the volatility of the market, prices of the token do not affect the project in any way.
Awesome, awesome. It's really great, and more than 13 projects is a really very good amount that already blockchain ads has already spent 500K.
Yeah, we have some case studies. If you guys want, we can share with the community later on. I don't want to bore them with that, but we have detailed case studies, and you guys can see how we performed.
Great, great. So my question to CT, he's the CEO of Optimus Launchpad. So can you speak more about the blockchain ads collaboration?
Yes. So blockchain ad is also because they're our first project on our Launchpad. We also approached them to be there and form a partnership with us to help other projects launching in the Optimus Launchpad, to help them with their growth and their marketing and their advertising spend. So blockchain ads agreed because it's basically a win-win. They're going to give a certain amount of XAD tokens to every new project that launches on Optimus launchpad. So this is actually the first project that we're working with. It's also the first partnership that we've formed, but it's one of many because we're planning on not only being a launchpad, but also becoming an ecosystem in the market to help any project succeed from the moment they come up with the idea to the moment they launch and onwards. So blockchain ads, once we've had a conversation with Vlad and we discussed the details, it was pretty obvious for both of us that it's a great fit because they're doing marketing, they're doing advertising, we're bringing the projects. Everybody can benefit from this partnership. So we formed this partnership and is live. So any project coming now to Optimus will have blockchain ads behind them.
Thank you for the answer. So, Vlad, we can go for a fourth question for Twitter. So,
Yeah.
Evergenia asks, how will blockchain ads token will used in the ecosystem? What additional incentives user get by holding token? And is there any coin burn method to make token deflationary?
Yeah, sure. Good question. So when it comes to the utility of the token, all the payments and transaction in the platform are made solely with XAD token. And I mentioned at the beginning, the fee or commission that is being taken by the middleman in the current Web 2.0 advertising industry, it's ranging from 70, 80, sometimes 90%. And they're getting such a big chunk out of the pay. So blockchain ads have 1% fee from all the transactions on the platform. It's that 1% is being held from all the transaction when advertisers are paying the publishers, when publishers are withdrawing their earnings, with users are withdrawing their earnings, and so on. Platform keeps 1% of all of that revenue. That's the revenue that is being created by the platform. So, and how it's being shared in three streams, or it goes in as follows. For 60% goes to the community fund, and that is distributed among the accounts that are taking X ads. So it goes back to the ecosystem. 35% of that revenue stream is sent to the ecosystem address. Again, it goes back to the ecosystem, and afterwards is being distributed in the ecosystem to the ecosystem participants. And 5%, to answer the question, is being used for liquidity, buyback, and burn, going to the burn wallet, depending on the situation of the XAD's demands. So yes, we do have a deflationary system. A little bit more, if you guys wanna, I'll just quickly walk you through. We have 3 layers of rewards. The first one is the ecosystem rewards, the rewards for the advertisers, publishers, and for the users. The second one is the performance rewards. So there are cases when they use the platform, they're getting rewards or getting incentivized to perform accordingly, and for a few more tasks that are having been done. And the third one, and probably which is most important for you guys or for the investors, is the staking. The staking pools. There are 2 staking pools. The first one is the rewards pool, which has unbound period of 90 days. And the second one is the rewards loyalty pool, which doesn't have any unbound period. The difference between both is that the first one, the rewards pool, has, it's including the staking rewards coming from the staking allocation. 25% of the total supply goes for staking and rewards. So that's the first part in this revenue pool, in this rewards pool. Second one is that 60% out of the revenue goes to the community fund, and then again goes back to the accounts that are staking XADs. The second pool, on top of these 2, it's including as loyalty. There's a staking model where 10% fee is being taken on entry, on exit, and those fees are distributed among the pool participants on top of the compounded rewards that I just mentioned. So that's the reward system.
Great explanation. Thank you. Yeah. So we have one last question in the Twitter section, and who Yuan asked, the crypto world is becoming overcrowded with blockchain projects and tokens. What makes blockchain ads different from other projects?
Yeah, correct. So blockchain ads is not a project like any other. It's a real business model with a massive market demand, and which is using the blockchain technology as a solution. So we're using this immutable and secure data, which is stored on chain and smart contract governed environment. As I mentioned, all the middlemen is being taken out and being become redundant, much like the banks in the DeFi ecosystem. So, and probably the most important feature, which is distinguishing us from other projects, and I should mention, it would be interesting for you guys, is the ad server targeting capabilities. So blockchain ads have granular targeting capabilities, and at the moment, there is the wallet targeting is enabled. We have just MetaMask as targeting, which is still good reach. In the next few months, we are expecting to increase and use 3 more wallets. So this is something which is really interesting and is showing quite good results. Secondly, I should probably mention how does this work, and it's not that complicated, but wallet, like any other, it's an extension, it's an app, and every app has its ID, and wallet IDs have they are a specific string of numbers and letters. So this is how the machine or the ad server is picking up which browser has a specific web wallet in their browser. So this is something which is distinguishing us from the other projects. Also, NFT targeting, which will be enabled in the second quarter of this year. So how does that work? So NFT, much like our simple explanation would be if I would just compare it with the tools like Whale Alert, IO, and so on, where the script is picking up if there is a movement in a specific wallet and they're moving a lot of BTC or Ether and whatever. The same works with, let's say, when a wallet holds NFT, which is a specific, it's a specific crypto, right? So ERC-721, the machine can pick up if any wallet is holding that specific token, so non-fungible tokens. It allows the ad server to target directly. So these are a few points that I have to mention, and probably something that advertisers, media buyers would appreciate a lot. And this is something that's distinguishing us from other projects.
Awesome. NFT-based advertising is a great strategy.
Yeah, absolutely.
Yes, and thank you very much for sharing all the information. And now our community is waiting to ask questions on Telegram and YouTube live chat. So we will be opening the chat soon.
Okay.
And community members, please be ready with your questions. Guests will be selecting 5 from Telegram chat and 5 from YouTube live chat. So the countdown timer starts now. That's great. Really, too many questions, both on both platforms, Telegram and YouTube Live. So Vlad, the floor is yours, and you can go ahead and answer the questions. Choose 5 best from Telegram and YouTube.
Okay, so I believe CT also can help me out with some of the questions. He wanted to take one. So
yeah, sure. You start. You want to start?
Yeah, you want to start? No, you can start. It's fine.
Oh, okay, no problem. So I saw 2 questions here. One was from Satya Bro, saying small investors like us fear being scammed. What can you tell us about long-term investment with your project? Why should we trust you? And then there was another question from let's see that question. Where can I? Oh, not. But where can I buy the tokens? There was another question about scam. I'll find that soon. But in the meantime, I'll answer the question. Here, another question from Adi Wumni. There are a lot of scam projects out there in the blockchain industry. How do you assure that your project is not a scam? So that is the reason why Optimus was created, because you will never know, not only if a project is a scam or not, but you'll never know if a project will succeed or not, or something, God forbid, can happen where, I don't know, something unfortunate, whether it's the team breaking up or the token crashing for whatever reason. There's so many things that could happen in the crypto market, and one never knows what's going to be. That is the reason why we created Optimus, because we want to have as much security as possible for the investors. So it's obvious that if funds are locked in a smart contract and the investors have the ability to release the funds or to get the funds back if, God forbid, something happens, so there's a lot more security. And like I said before, the fact that a project will actually launch in Optimus is already 95% indication that it's not a scam. Because if it was a scam, they would just go and raise funds in the traditional way and keep all the funds to themselves and scam people. The fact that they're willing to put their funds in a smart contract shows that they are a legit project and they actually plan on delivering what they promised.
Awesome. Yeah. Please go ahead with the second question.
Yeah, just to add on this. In this case, the risk more is for the project and for the team itself, as we are actually obliged for us to deliver what we have promised in our roadmap, and we are so confident in blockchain ads as a model, as a business model, as an ecosystem, that we completely give the authority, or everything is in the hands of the investors. So they're gonna monitor us, like keep track on what we do and how the project progress. That's why we decided to go with Optimus. So this is how confident we are as a team, as a project, and as a business. Okay, I will continue with the next question. Where I can get the latest updates or more information about the project. You can get that on our Telegram chat and on Twitter. We have even our own Discord. You guys, I can share the links with you in the group, and probably you have it already on the tweet that we shared. I can think the guys, you guys can help me out with sharing the link tree with all of our socials. It would be good if you guys join and you can follow all the updates. We have updates every day. We move very fast. Tomorrow we have another AMA. There's a lot of things happening, partnership. We have new clients basically onboarding that are eager to start and want to use the platform for advertising. So a lot of news are coming in. How old is your project? What are the major plans ahead? Could you show us an image of your roadmap? Also, guys, if you can, I already share some of the images from the roadmap and the development progress. The platform is active for nearly a year. it's being run in a background by the lean marketing crypto team. So campaigns are being run already in the background for more than 11 months. So the platform is active. Development is a little bit longer than that. I would say more than 2 years. And what are the major plans ahead? The major plan ahead, we are at the moment at the scaling stage. So the platform is in the stage where we need to enable, we should enable incoming of around 1 million publishers in the next 12 months for us to scale massively. Secondly is the B2B approach. So business development will be done. As I mentioned, the main focus or the user persona for blockchain ads are businesses and projects that have a high ad spend. They already have dedicated budget for advertising, and this is what they need. They just need to see, we need to put them in front, or we need to put blockchain ads in front of them. This is something that we do. Why should we trust you? Oh, guys. Well, I'm public. You guys can check my socials. I'm on LinkedIn. My main platform where I engage is LinkedIn. I'm in this business for a long time in advertising space. We have Lean Marketing as an agency who is actually behind blockchain ads for a long time. We are working with a lot of projects, a lot of businesses. We are not anonymous, and this is a real project. So, you know, the Yenti, the developer, he has the need to say this is something that this is a real project. This is something that the market needs. We are not saying that we're gonna clean Mars or whatever, right? There's a lot of trash in Mars. So this is a business model which is functional. It's working. We are public. You can check the team, all the team LinkedIn links on the website. You can even contact them directly if you have any questions and so on. So yeah, that's about it.
I think we have finished Telegram chat questions, 5.
Yeah.
Okay, so we can go with YouTube questions.
Yes, so YouTube.
Please select
According
5.
to according to the roadmap, what are your most important next priorities? Yeah, well, that's what I mentioned actually earlier. Probably basically the same question. But the most important priority at the moment is the scaling stage. We have the product ready. We need to finish development and introduce the new features. As I mentioned, the platform is already metaverse compatible. We have compatible APIs for metaverse and for GameFi. In the next 3 to 6 months, we're gonna scale, and this is the main focus: to scale the platform, enable publishers to join, more than 1 million publishers, and increase the ad spend, meaning advertisers, onboard advertisers, increase the ad spend. Currently, the platform has spent around $475,000, if I'm not mistaken. So we are looking in the next 12 months to get that number to more than 10 million in ad spend. So this is what is in the next as next priority. Again, the same question. Yeah, again, probably this is the second question. I don't know, how did I choose this same questions? There are a lot of scam projects out there in the blockchain industry. How do you assure us that your project is not a scam? Simple answer: Optimus Ventures. This is the platform, the launchpad that we are using. It has two-way vesting, meaning the project won't get the funds if the investors don't vote every 3 months. This is how the vesting is being done. So we get 25% of the funds in the next 3 months. When we release 25% of the tokens, the investors or the community vote if we should get the money. So this is how confident we are in what we are doing. This is something new. Probably, guys, you're not familiar with this, and I urge you guys to check it out and see how does it work. Literally, there is no risk to the investors. Let me put it this way. Can I use blockchain ads platform to promote my own physical product without any restrictions? Absolutely, you can. Yes. Register. You can go to panel.blockchainads.com. You can register. Check your email. When you accept and confirm your email, you have full access to the platform. You can upload your creatives, and it's easy. It's a friendly interface, so you can basically use it very easily. No restrictions, no centralization whatsoever. Next question: are there different price plans with different features to choose in blockchain as platform? So once again, this is decentralized platform, so we do not choose or offer any price plans whatsoever. How does it work? It's an advertising bid module. So advertisers are bidding for the ad properties or ad inventory on specific websites. Depending on who's gonna win that bid, the ads are being shown on that specific ad inventory, and the advertisers is paying directly the publishers. What you can do is you can choose the cost depending on the bidding model. Choose cost per mile, which is 1,000 impressions, or cost per click. Probably this is important for me to mention. Blockchain ads platform does not restrict publishers or users to use any other platforms. So it's not an exclusive. A publisher can advertise on any other, offer their website on any other advertising platform. The only difference is that advertisers who are advertising through blockchain ads, just because we do not have intermediaries and middlemen when the bid is being done, there is no 70% cost charge fee on it. The charge is 1%, which is the fee. So every single time, blockchain ads advertiser will win the bid over any other platform. So this is our unique selling proposition. This is the USP. Fifth question. Yeah, again, I talk a lot. Fifth question: when will your token be listed on an exchange? On which exchange do you plan to list on in the future? Very quickly, it will be listed once we finish the private sale. The private sale is going on at the moment. Allocation are being offered to retail investors like you guys. Once that's done, the allocations will be given to the partners, to business on VCs, offer bigger chunks. Once that's done, we're gonna list blockchain ads token XAds firstly on PancakeSwap. So this is from the decentralized advertising exchanges. It will be listed on PancakeSwap. We have a lot of plans afterwards. Probably it will be listed on 4 or 5 in the next few months, in coming months. We are based in Thailand, so probably Charan, you already know BitCup is big here. I already have a contact with Kuntop, who's the head of BitCup, and they already showed interest. They have contacted some of my team members. Someone next week I'm in Bangkok. If I have the chance and opportunity, we'll even though it's too early, but BitCup is the first central exchange that we're gonna go to. There's a huge opportunity in Southeast Asia. You know how it's here, and we have the chance to introduce decentralized advertising in Southeast Asia.
Awesome,
Okay.
great. And BitCup is #1 exchange in Thailand. That's really great that you're going to list in future.
Absolutely, yes, definitely.
And really, thank you very much for your answers and your time. And CD also, really very thank you. And I want to say all the best for you guys for launching blockchain ads, and also the first project on Optimus for CD. It's really, we are really honored to have you here in CryptoNite Club, and our community members are really happy to participate in IDO and blockchain ads.
Thank you very much. Thanks for having us.
Thank you, guys.
Community members, please do join all socials. Check out blockchain ads and Optimus. Join their Telegram and Twitter and website. Check Thank you, everyone. It's really